we have the main event of the evening. We have Jairzinho Rozenstruik versus Shamil Gaziev. Rozenstruik, 13-5. He is 2-3 in his last 5, and he's coming off of that submission loss to Jail Time Almeida. Shamil Gaziev, 12-0, 5-0 in his last 5. He's coming off of that KO victory over Martin Boudet. As we look for the odds of this fight, Gaziev opened up at a minus 132 and actually opened up at minus 150, and now he's at minus 132. Gerard, what are your thoughts on this main event that we have for the evening?
So Rozenstruik, he's been up against some top names. Uh, Kind of a up and down career. Uh, I think he looks great when he strikes first, but when that doesn't happen, it looks bad for him. In his fights, I see that he gets he gets reckless kind of, and he has that obvious head hunting, try to knock you out, and he honestly he does he kind of sucks if he doesn't strike first, from what I've seen. And he could be slowing down now at this stage of his career, and again, I guess this is a growing theme. Maybe it's time to bring in the new blood in this on this card. Gaziev, he's hungry, he's dangerous, and from what I've seen, he's not as reckless as Rozenstruik. He kind of he measures and finds his moments to go in and throw a lot, and he can bang and grapple, something that Rozenstruik doesn't seem to be able to do as much, not too much in the grappling side. Uh, this is heavyweights, and I usually stay away. This could look like a volatile fight if it goes more than one round. Uh, but with Gaziev at as a favorite, there might be value on Shamil right now, even as a favorite. In my opinion, I think Rozenstruik he'll probably, I wouldn't say probably because this is heavyweights, but I'm leaning Gaziev in this one, and I'm at a low to medium confidence here. I think Gaziev can get him out of there once he's able to get Rozenstruik on the ground.
Yeah. Um, I'm going Gaziev here. I learned a lot of valuable information during that Martin Boudet fight. I actually stayed away from that, but I played I either played let me see what I think I played the over and it didn't cash. But let me let me see how the fight actually ended. I remember, yeah, it was I played the over. So, you know, unfortunately, I think that Rozenstruik, if you just look at his record, right, and kind of how he's fought, he's a very capable KO artist, has very dangerous hands. I think that he's actually a pretty good kickboxer as well, just more than we gotta give him credit for, right? He started off his career with 4 straight KOs in the UFC, ran into Francis Ngannou of all people, and then got KO'd in that first 20 seconds. One of the more entertaining KO losses that I've witnessed live. Um, and yeah, just kind of up and down career ever since, right? And he's coming off of that kind of grappling loss to Jeldon Almeida, where Almeida just took this guy down and subbed him in the first few minutes of the fight. I think that people need to kind of realize Gaziev, I think he's the real deal. I didn't learn this information during the Boudet fight. If I did, I would have gone more so on Gaziev. But this guy actually trained, I believe, with Habib's father, and he played volleyball actually too. So this guy's got some athleticism in him. He's got definitely got some finishing ability. I mean, he's only had one decision win so far. The only bad thing about Gaziev, from what I've seen, is that he does have a tendency to gas. If you watch that decision split win that he had, there were some moments where he was losing that fight, but he, once again, kind of the same thing that I said about Petrino, overcame that gas issue and the cardio issue and just kept on fighting and secured a close split decision win. So I am a little concerned if this fight goes later because I mean Jairzinho, if anything, he's battle tested in the UFC. This guy has been fighting the UFC. He's gone to some decisions before. Sometimes he's lost. Sometimes he's won, but he has gone to decision. I will say that Gaziev will most likely finish him via submission. I think that we're going to see the grappling come out of Gaziev here in this fight. I think he's going to take him down and probably find the submission at some point because that's just how most of the opponents that fought Biggie Boy have kind of beat him, right? Is just by controlling him on the ground or taking him down. We saw Curtis Blades do that. Cyril Gane did both, was taking him down and outstriking him. So, and obviously, he's been knocked out as well. So I do think that Gaziev will win. I am very tempted to just lay the juice on his money line because it seems very affordable. Like it's minus 132. And for a guy who has his background and decorated kind of background, I do think that he's a solid value there. So going to Gaziev here.